Good afternoon. Call to order a special meeting of the Board of Public Works for June 19, 2014 at 12 noon. Roll call.
Val Gomez,
Present.
Jezreel Rodriguez,
Present.
Carla Morgan.
One member absent, but we have a quorum. This special meeting, we have no minutes and no correspondence. We're going to move on to new business. We're going to have a little change. We're going to move up the park, repairs to basketball court and tennis court bid opening. We're going to move that up first. So we have two bids for that. The two, let's see, first is from Permaseal, South Holland, Illinois. We're going to need a light. Their base bid is $30,590. We also have an alternate bid to apply right-way crack repair, overfilled structural cracks for an amount of $7,340. Oh. Okay, those first were for Kosciuszko Park, $30,590 and $7,340. For Callahan Park, base bid at $5,800, and alternate bid one, they have $2,340. It's quite a difference. For Sunnyside Park, base bid $9,050, alternate bid one, $5,577, alternate bid two, $13,650, alternate bid three, $2,880. For O'Reilly Park, base bid $31,200, alternate bid $3,659, alternate bid one, alternate bid two, $5,700. Roxana Park, base bid $48,240. So just a base bid for that. That was from Permaseal. The second one is from Eagle Construction. Illinois. For Roxana Park, Zeo Construction of Illinois Incorporated, out of Morris, Illinois. Roxana Park, base bid one, $49,691. Kosciuszko Park, base bid one, $40,366. Nunes Park, base bid 1, $11,925.32. Callahan Park, base bid 1, $6,336. Rodney Park, base bid 1, $27,350. Washington Park, base bid 1, $46,950. That concludes the bid for the repairs to basketball court and tennis courts.
Can we just make sure that the Porter Seal one didn't have Washington and Nunes on there? Because they should have.
No, it's just. Okay, for the record, we're going to have our project manager evaluate these and make sure everything is apple to apple and give us a report at the end of the meeting.
Yes.
If you can. Okay, now we're going to go back to the schedule as we had it in the beginning. The first will be the recommendation for the Broadway Street reconstruction project. This is from Structure Point. The following required items are included with each bidder's bid package. Number 1, bid proposal, itemized proposal, and addendum acknowledgement. 2, bid bond and summary of 5% of total amount of bid. Base bid in the board material form. 4, complete standard form number 96, including bidder's financial statement. 5, signed non-conclusion affidavit. The low bidder for the project was Rex Construction Company Incorporated, with an award criteria formula amount totaling $1,081,705.21. Total base bid amount totaling $1,098,625.02. Therefore, based upon the aforementioned information, it is recommended that the firm of Rex Construction Company Incorporated be awarded the construction contract for the Broadway Street reconstruction and streetscape improvement project. Very truly yours, American Structure Point, Glenn T. Camel, project engineer, and senior project manager. Any comments?
No, basically the basic review, they were the lowest, Rex Construction was the lowest bidder. And I concur with the recommendation from Structure Point, the Rex Construction.
Okay, then I'd like to make a motion that we approve American Structure Point's recommendation of Reconstruction Company Incorporated for the Broadway Street Reconstruction and Streetscape Improvement Project for the amount of $1,081,705.21. The total base amount totaling $1,098,624.02.
I second the motion.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes.
Jezreel Rodriguez?
Yes.
Next, we go to the recommendation. Next on our agenda is revised recommendation for Lakefront Phase 1 project. This is from SCH. This letter amends a recommendation for the bid review previously prepared by SCH of Indiana due to the protracted award of the project. The number of items have changed. This letter recommends amending the award for Lakefront Phase 1 project to Grimmer Construction of Highland, Indiana, in an amount of $3,113,666.70. Should we read the title?
Yeah, well, I don't think it is necessary. This project was awarded last year. I mean, we opened the bids, we recommend the lowest bid. However, we never issued a notice to proceed. The price, typically in bids, we ask for like 60 days or 90 days. In this case, it was a 60 days. The price was valid for 60 days. The city finally decided to move forward with this project, and because we went from 2014 from 1 year to another year, now the rates are different. So there's a letter from Greenwood Construction showing the cost increases due to the delay, and they attach, they include labor, equipment, material, and they also include the rates from its subcontractor, asphalt concrete, and there's a breakdown showing an increase of $153,356. So now we need to make a new recommendation for this project in order to start the project.
Okay. Any other comments?
No, that's the main reason why we're
Okay.
making a new recommendation.
I can make a motion that we accept from SCH of Indiana the revised recommendation for the Lakefront Phase 1 project to Grimmer Construction of Highland, Indiana, in the amount of $3,113,666.70. That is the adjusted price, right?
I second the motion.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
Jethro Rodriguez.
Yes.
Okay, now we come to bid openings. We have the first one.
There were two other bids on this,
The which one is it?
two other parks that were included that you read out stock.
Oh, they were stuck together? Can I have the two other ones?
We agreed on no continuous tabulation.
The two top ones.
The top ones? Okay, our project manager for the park repairs of basketball tennis courts. The records informed me that there were two for Permaseal that were stuck together. I'll read the two. One was for Washington Park. The base bid was for $58,695. Alternate bid 1 was for $7,315. And alternate bid 2 is for $36,980.
You read that?
No, they were both.
Okay.
And for Nunes Park, the base bid was $7,780. Alternate bid 1 is for $4,835. Okay, those are the two, just for record, that were stuck behind the other ones, and that's why this is the first one. Okay, there was no changes for the other company, right?
No,
Okay, that was just for Permaseal.
thank you.
Okay, now let's continue with Central Services Building Parking Lot, milling and paving and drainage improvement project.
First bid is from Walton Kelly, 1700 East Main Street, Griffith, Indiana. The award criteria, it's $688,530.04, and the base bid or base contract price $704,306.50. Next bid, that's from Reed and Riley, 7500 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana, 46406. Award criteria 629,957.47, and the base bid and base contract price 639,810.56. That concludes the Central Services Building parking lot. Yeah.
Give you a recommendation.
Next regular meeting will make a recommendation to this project.
Okay. Our, just for record, our next regular meeting will be on the 25th, next Wednesday, at 4:30. And that's where the commission will give its recommendation. So next we come to the Columbus Roundabout Construction Project.
Next, the first bid is from Reed and Riley, 2500 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana, 46406. Award criteria is $1,165,516.67. $1,165,516.67. The base bid or base contract price is $1,183,746.37. Next bid is from Washington Kelly, 1700 East Main Street, Griffith, Indiana, 46319. Award criteria $1,436,299.75, and the base bid and or base contract price $1,469,210.07. That concludes the bid opening. Once again, we're gonna review this and make recommendations for next regular meeting, which is next Wednesday.
Okay, now we come to repairs to basketball and tennis courts. So, good, we need some Reno to come back.
For his bid tabulation or
No,
for
it's
the?
for
Oh,
repairs to.
for the resolution?
Recommendation.
We're gonna do the,
We only open the repairs faster in terms of like we didn't open anything for it.
Well, there's,
Oh, this is a
this is something we went over last time.
Okay.
Do we have anything in? Do we have anything from Andre
I'm sorry?
for the park equipment and footings and slabs? Did you have?
That's you.
Just a resolution.
Did Mr. Alberti, did you bring
We
the?
don't have any copy
Of the resolution?
are we discussing, is this a new item or the old item?
No, it's for the footings.
It's not in the package. If there is any resolution for the park
Park
equipment.
equipment and
I
footings
don't
and
have
slabs that,
I mean, I
Nothing
have it
was sent
here,
to me.
but I could. I guess
I didn't receive one.
I'm sorry. That happened. I have to get it and print it and bring it back. It basically says, and I'll tell you what it says while and it's it was a resolution entitled "Resolution of the Board of Works determining that a bid / quote received for the footing project that was awarded 3 days ago at the last meeting was non-responsive, and that was based upon the...
Oh, we need a copy.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up. I'll go print it out so you can start discussing it. It was based upon conversation, comments from Mr. Solorio about that the bidder would not be able to comply within the time frame specified in the bid instructions / directions. And was asking then in this resolution, which I'm going to get printed out, that provided that the bid for that particular work awarded to that person be declared that bid not responsive, and be awarded to the next lowest and best bidder. I'll look at that.
While he's getting that, are you prepared to speak on your previous one?
Recommendation.
That's what I'm finishing up now.
Finish up, we could take a recess for, want to give us 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Board's gonna take a recess 10 minutes.
Can I get a figure from you? I don't even know what ours was on the project. The central services.
We resume the meeting. I'm going to read the resolution. City of Chicago Board of Public Works, resolution number 2014-31. Resolution of the Chicago Board of Public Works determining the non-responsiveness of certain bid and awarding a contract to the next lowest and best bidder. Whereas on June 16, 2014, the Board of Public Works authorized the award of a contract with Achilles Incorporated for installation of concrete footings for pavilions and shelters as part of the city park improvement program. And whereas thereafter, upon consultation with the city's park project consultant, it has been determined that Achilles Incorporated cannot or will not begin and complete the footing installation within the time specified in the bid instructions. And accordingly, the board now determines that the bid received is non-responsive, and whereas bid based on representations of the city's park project consultant, the next lowest and best bid quote for installation of footings as described is Michigan Recreation Construction in the amount of $68,377. Therefore, it be resolved by the Board of Public Works of the City of Chicago that based upon the foregoing the bid quote for footing installation from Achilles Incorporated is determined to be non-responsive, and the contract for installation of concrete footings for installation of shelters and pavilions for the city park improvement projects to be awarded for the price of $16,377. And that would be to Michigan Recreation Construction. Certified and adopted by the Board of Public Works, the City of Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, on this 19th day of June 2014. Any questions or comments?
No question.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? I'd like to make a motion that we approve resolution number 2014-31. Resolution Chicago Board of Public Works determining non-responsiveness early stern bid and awarded contract to next lowest and best bidder, which is Michigan Recreation Construction for the amount of $16,377.
Second motion.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
Jezreel Rodriguez.
Yes.
Let's see if Mr. Marino, well, can you see if Mr. Marino is ready?
Sure.
Hello.
Mr. Marino, are you ready with your recommendation, or?
Yes. For Kosciuszko Park, we're looking at Permaseal for $37,930.
Is this Permaseal?
Yes, that should be awarded to Permaseal.
So each park could be awarded differently?
Yes,
Okay, so Permaseal. For Kosciuszko, Permaseal is $37,930.
correct.
Okay.
For Callahan Park, it is to Eagle Construction for $6,336.
$636.
Yes,
From Callahan Eagle, 636.
$6,336.
6,336.
Sunnyside goes to, let me go back to that one. Nunes Park goes to Eagle Construction. Actually, sorry, it goes to Permaseal. For $12,615.
12,000 what?
$12,615. Yep, okay, Washington Park goes to Eagle Construction for $46,950. Riley Park goes to Permaseal for $34,859. Roxana goes to Permaseal for $48,240.
40,000 what?
$48,240. And Sunnyside goes to Permaseal for $31,157.
Okay, you came back to Sunnyside, right?
Yes.
Okay. We have- So it's 7? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, so these are your recommendations?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, now I can make a motion that we approve for the repairs of basketball court and basketball and tennis courts. Following recommendations. For number 1, for Kosciuszko, Permaseal, $37,930. For Callahan Park, Eagle, $6,336. For Nunes Park, Permaseal, $12,615. For Washington Park, Eagle, $46,950. For Rodney Park, Permaseal, $34,859. And for Roxana, Permaseal, $48,240. And last, Sunnyside, $41,157. And recommendation, Sunnyside, which company?
Permaseal.
Permaseal, yeah. And Sunnyside Permaseal. These are the recommendations of our consultant. I can make a motion that we approve these.
I second the motion.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
Jezreel Rodriguez.
Yes.
I believe that concludes our business for today's meeting. As this is a special meeting, there is no old or other business. Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, June 25th, 2014, at 4:30 p.m. I'd like to entertain a motion. I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
Jezreel Rodriguez.
Yes.